in their knife juru. And if you remember, it works off of the 4 blocks. So this is block 1, block 2, block 3, all right, block 4 comes in. So as I'm coming through this first one, it's it could be hammer fist, it could be blocking with forearm, it could be anything. I can throw hooks into it, but it's anything that's going to come from this inside angle down. The second is our cross block, push away, different styles that comes in. Third comes up. So if a striking arm is coming out, I'm lifting this up so it gives me access into ribs, liver, available, etc. And when we look at this, we may go 1, and then we've got another block that comes in. 4 is just, if you're familiar with having 6 with R&Es, it's 1, 2, 3. Almost every style has something similar to that because it works. So when we're coming in, I'm coming in. We'll come down when looking at from a striking juru. I'm going to push empty hand. I just come up with an elbow and come down. Now this comes up to rise. I come up, pass, close, come through again, come around, slap the head, punch, come around. That's our platform. What we've worked on already, and working from a draw, now I've come here, slice, there's my push away, I come down low, stick in, slice up, come in, angle down. Now third comes up, this comes straight up, comes over, slices down. Fourth block is going to come in and come across. Got here, I can throw in an extra if I want, or come back. If I'm going to do this as we looked at before with reholstering, here's my pull, my draw, I come in, I come down, I'm going to push, I'm going to come up, there's my 4, hit, come through, I reholster, and come in, all right? So we've looked at block 1 and we've looked at block 2. If we just isolate block 3, remember, this is coming up. So the punch is coming in, and I'm raising this at an angle to come in. That's going to expose, obviously, ribs, etc. But we also use this if we have an arm coming in to shield and come over the side. If there's a strike that's there, if I'm using my knife, I'm cutting down, and then I have other ways I can then begin to attack and end the situation. But when I'm coming in, this is, and there we go. And then I can come back. So if I'm coming in and I'm just looking at isolating 3, then I'm going to come up, come up, come up, come in. Right, draw here, here. I can come around again just to keep the movements the same. When I come down, I'm going to pop up, clear up, and this is a strike. That's a seal or protection. Come in. I can hit again if I want to come in. So this is what we're looking at with 3. And I like drawing on the holster, being able to work on the draw, makes it smooth. If you tend to carry more of a fixed blade. If you're dealing from working with folder, obviously it's going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to be able to reholster and keep in flow. But I can still come down, I can create space if I need to. When I come through, that's all that I need. That ends our 3. Now I can add in a little bit extra with a you know, kind of circle, cycling back and forth, slide it back in, and come in. If I'm using a folder and I've got it ready, I'm not going to be able to reholster that each time. So when I come through, this is where I'm looking. Now I'm here, I can come down again, but obviously I'm not going to be able to redraw to reholster that. I'm going to have to change that word, that in my head, reholster. So play with this and spend the amount of time that you feel is appropriate to make this very smooth. It still is a good skill to have, to be able to reach for what you're going to need to draw, and it allows you to see what your timing needs to be. And you know that sometimes we come in thinking, oh, I have plenty of time, I can get to this, but hands are flying, kicks are flying, knives are flying. So with this, I just need to be able to come in very quickly. If I go through, and if I miss, we come in. And your holster is going to play a difference. I was playing around. I've got one that's a very tight, it secures, and it had live blades that have some weight to it. One was very solid. I could put it out, put it back in. And the other one was a leather without a bottom strap, and it was a little harder. So we want to pay attention to what your equipment, to how you're using, how you normally would use it, and how you want to train to use it. But going back to number 3, so if I'm empty hand, I'm just going to come through, that's my up here, clearing over. I can throw an elbow, because in this case, if a strike came in, and this was my shield, my blanket, and then I come over across, their arm is here, that's going to be my next move. With a blade, in this case, so I'm coming in, I'm up, I'm here, I can just come right across. You notice I was not then able to reupholster, so then as I come through, I'm here, I'll come back through, around. I like getting this extra in just because it puts me back into this neutral position. I can come up here, stick it in, and then just come through. We can do that, but I like a little bit of extra flow. So with the extra flow, it just puts it in quite easily. So this is number 3.